What is up, guys? EJ here, aka Puckbond007, and welcome to the Movie Reviewers 100, this great collaboration channel on YouTube and Facebook that I'm proud to be a part of. So this week is a very cool week. It's Alan's birthday week. His birthday is on May 14th, I believe, so happy early birthday to Alan. He kicked off yesterday with a video that combined last week as well, talking about the late great Bob Hoskins, who passed away, and he also talked about Star Wars and George Lucas. George Lucas shares Al's birthday. So in memory, or in honor of Alan's birthday, I'm going to talk about one of my favorite actresses, but I'm not going to review just one of her movies. I'm going to talk about some of my favorite performances starring this actress. And that actress is Cate Blanchett. Without a doubt, one of the best actresses working in Hollywood today. Right next to Kate Winslet, she's probably my second favorite actress. I've always loved Cate Blanchett. Beautiful, intelligent, can be funny, sexy, super smart, just a wide range of roles. Just a fantastic career she's had so far. And yeah, just really one of the best in Hollywood. Of course, last year she won Best Actress for her portrayal in Woody Allen's Blue Jasmine. I don't have that movie. She was excellent in it, but it's not a movie I want to buy. Yeah, she was great in that, and she's been in so many great roles. But I'm going to highlight 5 of them. I had a hard time narrowing it down, but these are 5 of my favorite performances starring Cate Blanchett, who shares Al's birthday. So first I'm going to do it sort of descending order. I'm going to start off with The Curious Case of Benjamin Button from David Fincher from 2008. Absolutely loved this film. It was my favorite film of that year. Of course, it stars Brad Pitt, who stars as a man who's born at 80 years old and ages backwards. A technical marvel, that's for sure. Great cast, obviously. Brad Pitt, Cate Blanchett, Tilda Swinton, Taraji P. Henson, Elias Koteas. Yeah, I absolutely love this film, and I loved Blanchett's performance in this. Their love story between her and Pitt is just really what makes this film work for me. And it's very interesting because at the beginning of the film, of course, he's a sort of little old man and she's just a young girl, and they have this connection when they meet. And then, of course, as he ages backwards, she gets older, and then in the middle, they sort of meet. They're at the same age. That's where we really see their connection and their romance. And then at the end of the film, she's old and dying, and he's grown into sort of a young boy. So it's a very interesting film in that regard, as the two of them cross paths as they age differently. Cate Blanchett, absolutely wonderful in this film. There's some beautiful moments between the two of them, and it's one of my favorite performances by her. Okay, another film had to be on this list because she won her first Oscar for it, and that is from The Aviator, from Martin Scorsese's 2004 epic, starring Leonardo DiCaprio as the iconic, enigmatic Howard Hughes, a pioneer in aviation, an eccentric guy, a movie producer, and had a lot of interesting relationships with many famous people, not least of all Katharine Hepburn, played by Cate Blanchett in this film, which she won Best Supporting Actress for. Absolutely fantastic performance by her, obviously. Just a great cast and a great movie. One of Scorsese's best of the past decade. I absolutely loved it. It was my favorite film of that year, I think. 1 or 2. It was either that or Troy. Yeah, this was my favorite, now that I remember. Yeah, great cast. Leo DiCaprio, Cate Blanchett, Jude Law, John C. Reilly, Alan Alda, Alec Baldwin. Yeah, just a fantastic cast. I'm like blanking on Kate Beckinsale, Gwen Stefani even. Yeah, absolutely love The Aviator, and Cate Blanchett just fantastic as Katharine Hepburn. Okay, up next, another film that I don't really hear many people talk about, and that's from 2003, and that is Veronica Guerin, directed by Joel Schumacher. Cate Blanchett, absolutely fantastic in this film. She plays a reporter in Dublin, Ireland, investigating the drug trade, the heroin trafficking, and it leads to very bad consequences for her in the mid-90s, based on a true story. Some brutal scenes in this movie. She's really good in it. Yeah, very sad ending, but she's just fantastic in it. Fantastic in it, and she carries the film throughout. Kieran Hines is in it as well. I believe Colin Farrell makes an appearance in it as well. Yeah, he does. Yeah, Veronica Guerin, really good film. If you're a fan of Cate Blanchett, definitely one you have to check out. Okay, up next, really fun movie, sort of shows her comedic side. I've always loved this movie, and that is Bandits from 2001, directed by Barry Levinson, of course, starring Bruce Willis and Billy Bob Thornton as bank robbers, and Cate Blanchett comes along for the ride. She's a sort of bored housewife, fiery red hair. I love her red hair in this film. She sort of comes between the two of them and unites them as well at the same time. Really fun movie. Yeah, I love movies about bank robbers, heists, that kind of thing, and this is definitely one of my favorites from the early 2000s. She's just great in Bandits. And last but not least, the film that really sort of put her on the map, at least that's when I became aware of her, and that is from 1998, and that is Elizabeth. Of course, directed by Shekhar Kapoor, and Cate Blanchett stars as Elizabeth I, one of the great queens, monarchs in British history. Dealt with a lot of turmoil and intrigue at the beginning of her reign as queen, of course. And then you had Elizabeth, the Golden Age. I'm not a really huge fan of that movie. It's kind of interesting that they made a sequel out of this film. But yeah, this film is really good. Great supporting cast as well. Jeffrey Rush, Christopher Eccleston, Ray Fiennes. Yeah, I believe Ray Fiennes. Joseph Fiennes. I always mix up the Fiennes brothers. Yeah, Richard Attenborough, John Gielgud. Yeah, fantastic film. Brilliant costumes, set design, and a fantastic lead performance by Cate Blanchett. So yeah, those are my 5 favorite performances by Cate Blanchett. One of my favorite actresses. Just a splendid person. Always when I see her interviewed. I mean, I left off so many great things. She's obviously the Lord of the Rings films and the Hobbit films now. I'm a huge fan of those movies, obviously. She's fantastic as Galadriel in those. Yeah, stuff like The Shipping News, Pushing Tin, what else could I think of? The Good German, Babel. Yeah, just a great actress. Charlotte Gray, she was good in that. Yeah, lots of great performances by Cate Blanchett, and she shares Al's birthday this week. So thanks for watching as always. Make sure you check out the guys' videos this week, and until next time, I'll see ya.
Bond. James Bond.